Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got an exciting match for you today in the singles division. We got Bill Cariola going up against Brannon Dunlap. Been a while since we've seen both of these competitors. And yeah, it should be a good time. I know both of them have had some rough luck recently. Don't have like records that they're super thrilled with, but they have a chance to improve on that today. And I'm very excited to see how it all goes down. Joining me on the desk is one Andrew James Barr. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Dylan. Two players, as you said before, where I don't know if their records really correlate to their actual skill level. Bill is a former team's champion, and Brandon makes really big pulls at moments that you wouldn't expect. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So we will get right into pre-match interviews right now, starting with our, I believe, lower ranked competitor. We have one Mr. Brannon Dunlap. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, gentlemen. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thoughts on your opponent today in Bill Cariola?
Bill Cariola knows his stuff. I've teamed up with him a couple times in other leagues, just like a one-off thing. And I've played him in other leagues, like in multi-matches, like I can't think of what it is, but like where multiple people play. But I never played him one-on-one, so this should be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. So then we will now bring in your competitor for the evening, one Mr. Bill Cariola and their manager, Jake Meltzer. Bill, it's been a while since we've seen you. I believe your last match was against Tim earlier on in the year in singles.
Yeah.
Thoughts on your opponent today in Brannon Dunlap?
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it was Feature Presentation Productions. We both took Nightmare on Elm Street. We fucking rocked that shit. Yeah. Remember when I used to win matches? That's fucking great. Oh my god. 3 in a row losses though is it's loose butthole over here. So I'm hoping maybe I can turn that around for once. That'd be great. But I don't know. What do you think, Jake? I'm babbling.
Yeah, first of all, I already sort of apologized before the teams match and the tournament for stepping away, which I don't want to say contributed to your losses, but might have had a small part. But I'm happy to actually be able to be in your corner for once. Like, that was sort of weird being against you in the teams tournament. But yeah, like Bill, obviously, like we would not have won anything if not for him. Like, Bill was just as responsible as I was.
It was 70-30, but I'll take the 30. Yeah.
On like Bill on a great day can hang with anybody, and I think that Brannon is somebody who is a really good player. He's pushed people before and had some bad luck, kind of like Bill. So I'm excited for this match, and I'm just excited to be in his corner again. I miss it.
We're excited for this match as well, so we're going to put you backstage for now. Thank you, Jake, and we will get started right with round number 1, which will work like this. It is your standard whiteboard round. 8 questions, 8 different categories of movie trivia, which they will answer individually on their whiteboards. If they get all 8 questions right, they will be asked a bonus question, also for 1 point. Each competitor has 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use for the entirety of the match. Any questions before we get started?
It's one question. You think that like a perfect route's going to happen for me. So.
Can I use a red marker?
That is completely fine, yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Right. But you can't use piss. I did that once. They don't like it.
So your first question in round number 1 will come in the category of classics.
Oh my god.
What event do Brick and Maggie travel to his family's for in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof? It's been a while since I've seen this film. I think I remember liking it.
It's so good. It's I don't want to say the writer's name, but it's one of their best. Maybe their best. 5, 4, 3,
this movie is.
2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Bill.
Wedding question mark?
And Brannon?
I don't think the director's going to give away the answer, right? But it's been Thanksgiving.
Both incorrect. We're looking for a birthday.
Oh, okay.
Specifically his father's birthday.
Oh.
And there goes the perfect round.
Yeah, that was, at least we got out of the way early. Question 2.
Question 2 is going to come in directors.
Jesus.
Who directed Top Gun?
Now, this is a film that I'm not that crazy about, to be honest.
This is a film that I tried to watch on DVD, but the DVD was so scratched up, I've still never seen this movie before.
3, 2, 1.
Just stream it at this point, man.
Down. We will go to Brannon first.
Tony Scott.
And Bill?
Oh, thank God. Tony Scott. I almost wrote Ridley.
Both are correct. So we will go to your next question in the category of animated. Rosita is what kind of animal in Sing?
Now, Dylan, do you know what vocal type you are?
No.
Ah, that's a shame. You sound like you could be a baritone.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
See, I'm really stupid, so I don't really know what that means. 5, 4,
Tenor is
3,
like the high.
2, got it. 1. Pens down. We will go to Bill first.
Is she a pig?
And Brandon?
I'm 98% sure she is a pig.
Both correct.
Nice. I was gonna say, if it was the elephant, I was gonna be so mad.
Your next question is going to come in recent releases. What do Percy's parents say they'll give Maddie in return for dating their son in No Hard Feelings?
It's been a weird couple of days for me.
Oh yeah, what's
No
going
joke. My dog literally pissed on my chair the other day. Kind of sucked.
on? Is it a cushion?
Wow.
Or is it like a wooden chair?
Cushion. 4, 3,
Ooh.
yeah, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to, I think, Brandon first. Yes. Brandon.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, a car.
And Bill?
I almost wrote car. I just said money. I don't know.
R is correct.
God damn it.
So Brandon takes the 1-point lead there. So again, your next question in the category of sci-fi/fantasy. What sci-fi film features a cast that includes Sam Neill, Jason Isaacs, and Lawrence Fishburne?
So, which of these three figures would you rather go to dinner with?
Ooh. Probably Lawrence Fishburne, I'd say. 5.
Because his name,
Holy
because
boy.
fish is in his name.
3.
Totally Sam Neill.
Pens down. We will go to Bill.
Event Horizon?
And Brandon?
I put Sphere.
Event Horizon is correct.
Nice. Way to go, buddy.
Bill ties it up there.
And your next question is going to come in romance. In Punch Drunk Love, what state does Barry follow Lena to when she is on vacation? Now that's two things I've never felt: punch drunk or love.
Damn. I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, you did what you could.
Yay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brandon.
Don't judge me. I've actually never seen it. Ish. New Jersey.
And Bill?
It's actually a solid film. Hawaii.
Hawaii is
Nice.
correct. So then your penultimate question in round number 1 will come in the category of crime. Who plays Evelyn Cross Mulray in Chinatown?
So Philadelphia's Chinatown district has some of the best food that I've ever had in my life.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name of the one dim sum place I went to, but just
5,
I could show you it if you ever came.
2, 1. Pens down, Brandon. We will start with Bill
Jessica Lange?
and Brandon.
I don't know. I'll put Michelle Pfeiffer.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Faye Dunaway.
Oh.
That's right.
So your final category is going to come in actors and actresses. Who has appeared in the following films? The Mask of Zorro, High Fidelity, and No Reservations.
Films.
Film.
You gotta love films, you know?
As
That's what
one,
we're all here for, you know?
as one Vin Diesel would say, the movies.
Man.
That was
Yeah.
that was the best Vin Diesel I
5,
can do.
4, 3,
Movies.
2, 1. Pens down. For the last time this round, we will go to Brannon.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
And Bill.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Both correct. With that, coming out of round number 1, I have Bill in the lead 5-4. Is that what you have, Andrew?
Yeah, that is what I have.
All right. And we will get into round number 2, which will work like this. This is the wheel round. So each competitor will get the chance to spin at the wheel, which will decide what category they will be answering questions in. 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down to multiple choice, in which case it'll be worth 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. The categories that they can land on today are 90s black cinema and action adventure, which are Bill's strengths, as well as Anna Kendrick and actors and actresses, which are Brandon's strengths, as well as the general categories of classics, family, romance, and 1980s. So, Bill, since you are in the lead, we will bring in your manager. You can choose whether you want to spin first or defer to Brannon.
You want to just defer?
Sure. There's not much I don't like on here, so
Yeah, let's defer.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Jake. And Brannon, this will be your first spin.
Yes, sir.
You land on the category of family. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Actually, I'll keep it. Yeah, I like that.
All right. So then, Bar, would you like to give him his questions in the category of family?
C. Brannon, your first question to family. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Your first question. What 80s family film features Fred Savage, Ben Savage, and Howie Mandel?
Little Monsters.
And that is correct for 2 points. Your next question. In The Pacifier, Shane helps one of the kids prepare for an amateur production of what classic musical?
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna say Romeo and Juliet.
That is incorrect. Bill, chance for
Oh,
2
you
points.
said musical. Wow.
It's my turn now. And if there's anyone who should be getting a musical question, yeah. Sound of Music.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh my god!
I totally botched the musical part of that question. Good job, Bill. Good job. Good job.
Brandon, your next question. In Simon Birch, Simon accidentally kills someone playing what sport?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, golf, B, tennis, C, baseball, or D, football.
Football. Football.
That is incorrect. Chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again, Bill, are A, golf, B, tennis, C, baseball, or D, football.
Tennis.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for baseball.
Baseball. Baseball. Okay.
Your next question. In Tomorrowland, Frank and Casey escape from Frank's house using what household item as an escape pod?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, refrigerator, B, washing machine, C, water heater, or D, bathtub.
Bathtub.
That is correct for 1 point.
God, I've only seen that movie once. All
I've
right.
only seen that movie nonce. So.
I was about to say. Me too. And your final question in this category.
Okay.
Who directed 2003's Cheaper by the Dozen?
I believe that was Sean Levy.
And that is correct for 2 points.
At least I got something out of that. Good Lord.
All right. So coming out of that round, I now have Brandon in the lead 9-7.
Yep.
All right. So then we'll bring back the wheel and Mr. Jake Meltzer. And Bill, this will be your first spin.
I love those random polls.
And you land on spinner's choice.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Would
that
you like to
works
keep
great.
that or spin again? Okay.
I
You
don't
want to
know.
go? You want to go? Cinema? Or do you think? I mean, it is strength level.
Yeah.
But, you want to do that or action adventure? Because I think you have you're only down 2, so I think if you do take 90s black cinema, and if you get it wrong, the odds of him stealing are probably lower.
Yeah,
because it's strength level stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can at least work your way through it on multiple.
All right, we'll take black cinema. Why not?
I'm curious about
All
this
right.
one.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Thank you, Jake, again. We will put you backstage. And Bill, I will be reading you your questions in 90s Black Cinema. Are you ready?
Sure thing.
All right. Your first question. Giant, Shadow, and Left Hand Lacey are all characters in what 90s Spike Lee film?
Multiple.
All right. Your options are A, Mo Better Blues, B, Girl 6, C, Clockers, or D, Get on the Bus.
No Better Blues?
That is correct for 1 point.
Yep. I should have went with my God damn it. All right.
Your next question. What is the name of the university higher learning centers around?
Oh, damn. Multiple.
All right. Your options are A, Columbus University, B, Big State, C, Magellan University, or D, Tech U.
B?
B is incorrect. So, Brandon, for the 1 point steal, is it A, Columbus University, B, Big State, C, Magellan University, or D, Tech U?
I'm going to go with Columbus.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Damn it.
Wow. Okay.
So now your third question, Bill.
Yep.
What is the nickname of Eric Thurman, the character played by Jermaine Hopkins in Juice?
I just rewatched this like 2 months ago.
But
Multiple.
your options are A, Big, B, Steel, C, Power, or D, Strike.
Can I hear those one more time?
Sure thing. Your options again. A, Big, B, Steel, C, Power, or D, Strike.
Big?
That is incorrect. Brandon, for the 1 point steal, is it A, Big, B, Steel, C, Power, or D, Strike?
I'm going to go Power this time. Power.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for Steel.
Okay.
Your penultimate question, Bill.
Yep.
Who appears in the films Vampire in Brooklyn, Friday, and House Party? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Let me get a repeat.
All right. There's your first repeat.
Yeah.
Who appears in the films Vampire in Brooklyn, Friday, and House Party?
Keisha Campbell?
Is unfortunately incorrect.
Damn it.
Brandon, for the 2 point steal.
Is it Teresa Randall?
It's also incorrect. We're looking for John Witherspoon.
Oh,
Damn it.
of course.
I am so stupid.
I thought it was.
This is
I
talking
thought
about
it was
your
the one
all-time
character too.
backfires here.
Your final question, Bill.
Yep.
In Good Burger, Dexter Reed gets involved in a car crash with a man with what profession?
Lawyer.
So unfortunately incorrect. Brandon, for the 2 point steal.
He's a teacher.
That is correct for the 2 point steal.
I've literally never watched that movie.
That movie's hilarious, but that's like of my time. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, so
Oh, that was bad.
All right, so coming out of round number two, we have Brannon in the lead 12-8, which brings us to round number 3, which will work like this. This is the pick your poison round. We will be going back and forth drafting categories, starting with the player in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponent. Once all categories are drafted, the player behind will answer questions until they take the lead. You will choose which category you want and for what point value you would like to take first. We will go until there is a mathematical winner. And we'll bring back Jake here. The categories in round number 3 that they can draft are, once I find them, there they are. Coming of age / teen, 1990s, scores and soundtracks, sports, classics, war, mystery thriller, and rom-coms. So since Brannon is in the lead, we will let him get the first draft pick here.
Let's do coming of age. I'm sorry, no, 1990s for 1.
Oh, you can just pick the category first, and then
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just start with just the categories. You decide point value later.
Got it. We'll do 1990s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Bill?
You want to do or die or Malibu Express here?
I think do or die is the way to go.
Okay. Then we'll do sports.
All right. Brandon?
We'll do romantic comedies.
Okay, back to Bill.
Or romance. Sorry.
Oh, romance. Okay. Wait.
I think
I have
It's
rom-com.
romance on here. It's romance.
I couldn't remember which one it was. So whatever the romance one is,
It's in
rom-com or
the
romance.
chat.
Sorry. Okay.
Yep.
What else do you think?
Now I think I got to take Malibu Express.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Mystery thriller.
Brandon, back to you.
Let's do coming of age / teen.
Okay.
I think
taking Savage Beach is a huge mistake.
I was thinking Fit to Kill here.
Ooh, I was.
Or do you want to do Picasso Trigger?
Picasso Trigger, probably. At least I could kind of figure that one out on a random guess. So
okay. For the record, 1990s hard ticket to Hawaii, in case you were wondering.
This is the greatest code ever made.
I know, I love it.
We'll be doing scores and soundtracks as our next category.
All right. And Brandon for the final pick.
So that leaves classics and war. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, guys. Let's go with war.
All right. So that means classics will be the category that Bill is stuck in.
And just as a reminder to the players, you can pick any point value you want. You can only choose it one time for one of these categories, though.
Okay. All right.
12-8, correct?
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
All right. So remember, Jake, you can help Bill decide on point value from backstage. We'll put you back there for now. And we will start with Bill since he is down by 4. What category and for what point value would you like to take first?
Classics 1.
All right. So, Bar, since I read, you go ahead.
I will be reading your questions, Bill. Are you ready for your 1-pointer in classics?
Absolutely.
Your question. Who directed 1959's Ben-Hur?
God damn it. I cannot remember for the life of me right now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
William Wyler, I don't remember.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh my God, Jesus.
All right. So
He does it again. He somehow does it again.
we'll stick with Bill then. What category and for what point value would you like next?
What are the 3 I have left? I did not keep track.
You have sports, mystery, and scores and soundtracks, and you have your 2, 3, and 4 pointers remaining.
Yeah, well, you might as well just get the hard ones out of the way. We'll take scores and soundtracks for 2.
Okay. Your 2-point question in scores and soundtracks is: what singer recorded "Kiss from a Rose" for Batman Forever?
Seal.
And that is correct for 2 points.
All right. So now sticking with Bill, you have your sports and mystery / thriller, and your 3 and 4 pointers remaining. Which would you like next?
All right, let's do mystery thriller for 3.
Okay, so mystery thriller for 3. Your question: in Sexy Beast, Gary Dove is initially retired in what country?
Oh, I've seen this movie like once.
Five,
Spain?
4.
That is correct for 3 points.
Oh, God, Jesus.
All right. So now with that, Bill brings the score up to 14. We'll go over to Brandon now. So you're down by 2 points. Which category would you like, and for what point value?
Let's do war for 1, please.
All right. So then your question in the category of war: Jude Law, Nicole Kidman, and Renee Zellweger star in what 2000s war film?
Oh, I know that one. Cold Mountain.
That is correct for 1 point. So you still trail by 1 point. So now which category would you like for your next?
Let's do 2 for coming of age / teen.
Okay. So your question in coming of age / teen: Trevante Rhodes, Ashton Sanders, and Alex Hibbert all play the same character in what 2016 coming of age film?
Moonlight.
That is correct for 2 points. Now, here's the situation we have here. Bill is down by 1 point. He has his 4-pointer in sports remaining. If he hits this, he will send it back over to Brannon. If he misses it, Brannon will be the winner.
Okay. Bill, your 4-point question in sports is: in Bull Durham, what degrading nickname does Crash give to Ebby?
I haven't seen this movie since the 80s. Jesus Christ. Give me a minute.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm going to take a repeat.
1.
Okay. Your repeat sports: in Bull Durham, what degrading nickname does Crash give to Ebby?
I hope I remember this correctly. If not, Brandon, good game. Meat?
For 4
Oh, God.
points.
Heck yeah, buddy.
I don't know how.
Yes.
All right, so great match so far. Bill with a fantastic pull there brings the score up to 18. So now, Brandon, you have, I believe, your categories are 1990s and rom-coms, and your 3 and 4 pointers remaining. Which would you like next?
2 rom-coms, please.
All right, for which point value?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, they are. Yeah. Sorry.
I thought we're still going in order. I'm sorry. 2 for
You
3.
can do it in any order. 3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then your 3-point question in rom-coms to potentially tie up the game.
Okay.
What 90s rom-com features a location known as Judgment City?
Oh.
Can you please get your hands on screen?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Five, 4.
Repeat, please.
All right. Your question again. What 90s rom-com features a location known as Judgment City? I believe you have 2 repeats remaining.
Judgment City. Is it Chasing Amy?
It's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Defending Your Life.
Never even heard of that one. Okay, all right.
Somewhere Caleb
Great.
Brockman cries.
Oh, okay.
All right, so now here's the situation. It all comes down to this. Brandon has his 4-point question in the category of 1990s remaining. If he hits this, he will win. If he misses, then Bill Cariola will be the winner.
Then Bill will win. Okay.
So your question in the category of 1990s. The musical Red, White, and Blaine is produced and performed in what 90s comedy? Five, four,
Repeat.
3. All right, that is your second repeat. The musical Red, White, and Blaine is produced and performed in what 90s comedy? Five, four.
Repeat.
All right, that is your final repeat.
Okay.
The musical Red, White, and Blaine is produced and performed in what 90s comedy?
Hot Shots.
And your winner, Bill Cariola. The
Heck
correct
yeah,
answer we were looking for is Waiting for Guffman.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so
Ugh.
we will put Bill backstage for now. Fantastic game. Starting with Brandon here for post-match interviews.
Oof.
Brandon, you played one hell of a game today. I mean, I know you had some unfortunate luck coming into this, but I think you really put on a very strong showing. Very close to winning. You had a 4-point lead coming out of round number 2, despite
I know.
despite
I thought
being
I had
down.
it.
Despite being down by 1 point going into that round and having your opponent spin his strength, you were able to pick up steals. Great performance overall. So bad luck there in round 3, but overall thoughts on your performance today?
Those last 2 movies were movies I've never heard of, so I don't feel bad in not knowing it. I think I played as well as I could. Honestly, I think I went into round 3 thinking that I had it, so I kind of like chilled out a little bit. All the props to Bill for pulling those last 3 questions, because he wasn't sure if he had it, and he just pulled them way out of nowhere. It just proves the kind of a player Bill is, and he deserves the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we always love having you here. I'm sure
Thank
we'll
you,
get back
guys.
soon.
I'll be back.
When you do return, is there anyone who you'd be willing to play, or just anybody?
No. I'll just play as long as you guys will let me play.
Yeah.
I just love playing.
Well, we love having you here, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate
Brandon.
it.
We'll put you backstage for now. We will bring in our first place finisher today, Bill Cariola, and his manager, Jake Meltzer. Bill, some phenomenal pulls in round number 3, which, in typical Bill fashion, it looked like you were maybe out of it, like maybe you weren't going to get them right, but you managed to pull the correct answers at the right time. Recovering from a not great round number 2, like those were some tough strength level questions. Yeah. But overall, thoughts on your performance today? Yeah.
I mean, I was not able to put any kind of studying in, clearly. I've just been a little crazy lately, so I was like, maybe, because I remember the last time I got this category, I was like, it was all in my wheelhouse. These are just even in the one movie I have seen recently, it just did not click, and I have no idea how I pulled off that fucking final round. To be clear, I don't know how that shit is in my brain. It somehow was. I've literally not seen Sexy Beast since like it came out on VHS. And I haven't seen Bull Durham since it was like on HBO when I was a kid growing up. So how that stuff somehow was locked away. I almost said Portugal, thank God. But Jesus Lord. I don't know, man. Holy shit.
I was
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was ready to take the blame for this if Bill lost, because I told him to go with 90s black cinema instead of going with normal level action adventure category. But yeah, I know, like, again, I think Bill is like, oh, I pulled that out of nowhere, but it's like, I know the knowledge is in there. It's just like, a matter of getting it from the deepest recesses of his very unique brain to his mouth, and out of it. And Bull Durham happens to be maybe my favorite sports movie of all time. So it's like, thankfully you got that one. But
I almost said Duke, but I'm like, that's wrong. I know that's wrong.
But I will admit my butthole was clenched real tight for that 4-pointer, the waiting for Guffman question. And I had trouble breathing.
I love that movie, and I completely forgot that because I haven't seen it in so long. So.
I knew that one, but it was just like, I was like, oh man, please don't ruin this amazing comeback. Like, and that's no disrespect to Brannon. He played a really good game. It's just, again, like sort of you saying the round 2 questions weren't in your wheelhouse, and just the round 3 ones weren't in his. And that's just how it goes sometimes. But that doesn't take away from the fact that he pushed you to the limit, and you had to go perfect to get the win.
Which I don't think I've ever actually done in round 3 solo before. So fucking hell,
especially that was the one I knew, like you were like just pulling out of thin air, and I was just like, oh man.
What's the Ben Hur one?
I was pumping my fists in the background. That was great.
I almost said David Lean, thank God.
Well, when you do return, I don't know if we have another match lined up for you this season, but when you do return, who would you be willing to play?
I don't even know.
I have an idea, but I think it would test your sanity.
You're not going to suggest. You're not going to tell me to play Kaiser, are you?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was.
I will only play Kaiser if they allow me to give him the horse shittiest of horseshit films.
We'll consider it.
Fair. All right. Well, congrats on the win today, Bill. We'll put you backstage for now, and we will finish up this match in what I believe was a very, very good match. Great back and forth, and just a phenomenal comeback from Bill in the final round there. Andrew, thoughts on the match overall before we close this out?
Yeah, absolutely. It started off real tight, and then it was just one of those matches where you think it's starting to go one way, and then it zigs when you thought it was going to zag. Both players having one round that wasn't great, but then just like having another round that was just great. So both proving themselves today. As I said before, I don't think their records really reflect who they are as players. I think this match definitely proved that.
Yeah, absolutely. But for that'll do it for us over here at Movie Melee. Thank you for Bar for hosting. Thank you to Bill and Brannon for showing up, and also for Jake for managing. Thank you to all the writers and showrunners for help making this show what it is today. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. You'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
If it take a minute.
Bye.